Hello, Leo. I hope you're well during these crazy ass times. Leo, I'm so sorry for my long absence, but I'm back now. Hopefully I won't disappear again. So, Leo, I just did a very, very intense Cancer reading, so you'll just have to excuse me. It's maybe going to take a little bit of a while for this to kind of flow because I need to do these videos as close together as possible because I need to work with the light that I'm very rapidly losing. But Leo, thank you for joining me. So there's not going to be any dates on these readings anymore, Leo. Energies can be reversed, and Leo, please don't try and force the energy or the message to fit for your story. Hopefully there's something in here for you, but please don't try and make it fit because then you're just getting misinformation and we wouldn't want that now. So if this video doesn't necessarily have a message for you, hopefully you will find something in the next one. So Leo, God, my lions and my lionesses, please share some of your energy with me because my God, that Cancer reading was so intense, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, but whew, like the most intense of all the readings that I've done. So Leo, fill me with life, Leo. Leo, you are the sun god. You're the sun god, the lion, the lioness, the king and queen of the jungle. So please, I need some of your life force juju. I need some of your good juju back. Okay, so Leo. Love the word Leo. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Leo. Even the name itself is just royal sounding, isn't it? It sounds like a gem or something. What have we got? Ooh, okay, Leo. The wolf. So, Leo, wolf energy to me is always a tracker. It's always a tracker. It's a hunter, but it's not a hunter, like a tiger where it's, prowling. It's a hunt that is very active. It's very dynamic because, I was going to say owls then. Wolves will track over extremely long distances, okay? And they travel in packs. So there's something about your energy, Leo, that is hunting something, searching for something, and it kind of feels like it's not actually outside you. It feels like you're searching for something within. It's almost like, I don't know, your whole energy kind of just gone inwards. So it's quite funny how this card is coming through as, the active hunt. The active hunt of will is what I'm actually hearing. Damn, Leo. Badass, aren't you? I mean, I'd expect nothing less from a Leo. Sorry if you can hear a helicopter going overhead. But you're on a hunt for something, Leo. You're tracking something. It's like you're tracking the progress of something. And you're hunting or digging for something within. Take that how you will. There's not really much else that wants to come from that, which is interesting because in all the other readings that I've done so far, I've pulled a lot from the animal cards, and it's actually, the other cards that we've not spent that much time on. This has kind of been a key player in all the other readings. But for you, Leo, it's like, no, short, sweet. So I'm going to leave that there, and we're going to go on to the other cards. Let me just make sure they're up. So Leo... Whoa, my God, way too many cards. Leo, what are you hunting for? What are you searching for? I'm intrigued. We have another hunter here. We have Luathas the Wild. This is fire energy. This is you, Leo. Pure, raw fire. I mean, this is more like Aryan energy because it's like unbridled fire. It's that cardinal fire that's just like, it can be equally as destructive as it can be, productive and constructive. So I'm getting the feeling, Leo, that you're really, really restless. Like you're really restless right now. It's like all of that fire, that Leo energy within you is really, really restless. Okay. You might be in an area right now, like here in the UK, we're on lockdown because of obviously the current climate. And you might be somebody who's very physically active, Leo, somebody who's very physically active, somebody who needs the movement of the body, you know, needs the movement of the body. You might be a long distance runner. I'm just putting that out there. You might be a long distance runner, or you just might be an extremely physically active person. And that is the way that you control that fire energy within you, because you're extremely active. And because, you know, you might be in an area where you're forced to stay indoors, like so many of us are right now, it's like all that fire energy that you usually ground, you know, you usually ground and you usually temper by exerting it through physical exercise. Or if it's not physical exercise, you know, just your day-to-day life, you know. I mean, I'm a fire sign, so I get this. You know, especially around this time of season, Aries season, you know, it's the start of the zodiac year, you know, it's that cardinal fire is all around us. But I get this, you know, I can't sit still for too long. I have to keep moving, I have to keep doing something. Otherwise, it just all builds and then it just gets into absolute frustration. And I kind of feel like, Leo, you're kind of getting to that point now. You're kind of getting to that point where it might be at a tipping point where it's about to flip from, you know, good Luathas, where, you know, you're a bit of a wild card, you know, constantly on the go, constantly on the move, you know, constantly moving. What was I saying about this wolf area, you know? And it was interesting how I was saying, you know, traveling over long distances like wolves do. You know, it might be that you're prevented right now going somewhere like quite far away to be with someone, maybe, and you're getting really, really frustrated about it. That could be one thing. It's like you could be really, really frustrated. So this is where, again, it's kind of getting quite a specific message. Okay, so we've got you over here, Leo, and you over here as well. But this is sort of like two aspects of you. So one part of you is wanting to track something. It's looking for something. And you're really trying to keep your cool amidst all of this. But then the other part of you is like you're about to blow a fuse, basically, because you have so much energy charging and surging through you right now, and you've got no outlet to get rid of it, that it's just building and it's building, and you are reaching a tipping point of frustration where it's just gonna blow. It's like the fuse is gonna blow. Leo's gonna blow. It's not good, Leo. It's not good, but it will be good, and that's why we're going to pull another card. Too many cards, but this is what I mean, Leo. Like, so many cards keep falling out. Your energy is very erratic. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so interesting how I was saying you're gonna blow, or like you're gonna trip a fuse. Those cards that just fell out then, there was 3 cards that fell out and I put them back, but this card was on the top of the pile. I then put the cards back, shuffled again, and this card just came back out. So, the Soul Shrinker. So, Leo, I kind of feel like we're getting really, really specific now. You know, I was saying before, you're tracking the progress of something, and I thought, you know, maybe it's like long distance, you're wanting to like, you know, try and like exert your build up of all this energy that's just like it's just getting too much. The Soul Shrinker is all about like malicious intent, malicious gossip, you know. So Leo, I think that you might actually got it, Leo. You might be in very close proximity right now to a family member, or to, you know, somebody that maybe you're in isolation with, who is frustrating the fuck out of you, to be quite frank, and you're just wanting to bolt. it's too much. You're like you're too close to each other. It's like this energy here is definitely representing an individual who you do not see eye to eye with, Leo. You do not see eye to eye. And maybe it's somebody that you already live with, okay, that you live with normally, but somebody that maybe you don't necessarily have the best relationship, but you can still, you know, be civil, you can still be mutual, even if it's family, because, you know, not all families are perfect. But because, Leo, you're usually outdoors, you're usually doing something, all of that fire energy that usually is like bursting inside you, it's fired up, you know, you manage to exert it through other things, you know, daily activities, going to work, you know, hanging out with friends, hanging out with other people, you know. But because, Leo, it's like you've been penned in and all your energy is just going inwards, it might be now that, you know, you're just reaching boiling point. You're reaching boiling point because this energy here, this is like somebody who, they might not be overtly, like, directly aggressive to you or directly, you know, like shitty to you. No, they might be shitty to you, but it's like shitty and it's like passive aggressive shitty, you know. It's like small little comments here and there, you know. It's like there's all this soul shrinker always has something negative to say, always has something negative to say. They can't be pleased. They can't be pleased, and it's all through the spoken word, because you see how emphasized his mouth is. It's like their shitty energy comes out through the spoken word. And it's just a bloody drain on your starlight, on your happiness, Leo. Look how grey it is. Look at the difference in this. This is two very incompatible energies here. You've got you, Loathas the Wild here, usually, you know, literally glowing firecracker. Look how green and fertile you are. You know, youthful. Even if you're old, mate, it's youthful energy. Leos, you know, they've always got youthful energy. All fire signs tend to. But look at the difference in colour. Like, this is like life. This is like the lush green forest, and this is like bare, barren rock. So Leo, it might be that this person actually doesn't have a lot going for them. I'm sorry to put that quite blunt. It might be that this energy here, this person, this individual, whatever this represents for you, doesn't have a lot going for them in their life. They might be someone significantly older than you. They might be a parent or something, you know, a bitter parent or something, which is really sad if that's the case, Leo, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that. But, you know, whoever's connecting with this message will know what this represents for them. But look how fertile you are, how much growth is around you, how much life, Leo. You're the sun god, how much life is around you. Compared to this person might not have a lot, you know, they might be quite confined or restricted in their life, you know, they might actually even suffer, you know, from, you know, an underlying, like, I'm almost getting like an underlying disability of some description, you know, some sort of health issue that might prevent them from going outside in the open world, to prevent them from, you know, they want to be like this, but they can't. They almost can't. It's like they're restricted. It's like the brakes have been put on the life of this individual here. And they feel like they don't have much. And that is why, Leo, they come across like this. It's bitterness, you know, a bit of jealousy. It's actually quite sad. You know, I'm not making excuses for this person. This person might be a fucking asshole to you, and they might really make your days shitty. And now that you're penned in, you know, the wolf who usually roams and hunts, and, you know, he loves the hunt, he loves the roam. You know, I can't condone if they're ever shitty towards you, but, you know, maybe, Leo, this reading's almost coming through to you now to try and help you see it from a different perspective. It does never excuse somebody being an asshole to you, just saying that, or someone mistreating you, or, you know, just being shit, to be quite frank, you know. if they are saying horrible things to you, that's, you know, there's no excuse. But maybe this reading is just kind of trying to help you understand in these, you know, these very difficult times that we're going in, you know, where we are forced to be penned in with people that we might not necessarily get along with. Maybe the reading's just trying to come through and be like, Leo, maybe you can just kind of see this from a different perspective, you know? Like it's almost like it's actually not you, Leo. Oh, too many cards. Like it's not you that is actually the problem. I mean, you already know that, Leo, but what I'm trying to say when I say that is like, don't take it to heart, don't take it personally. This person might be like this to a lot of people. They might be like this to a lot of people because it's something within them. It's a open wound within them, you know, that's festered and gotten bitter. So don't take it personally, Leo, although as frustrating as it might be if you are locked down with somebody like that right now. Okay. So we had 2 cards come out. And this is really interesting because, again, this is like total... I'm going to hold it like this. This is like total opposite energies. So, Leo, I think... Hold on, let me just get the cards sorted. So, Leo, I think this is you over here. Oh. And this is the other person. Look how different these energies are. This is just all the same colour palette. It's, you know, it's white, murky. This is a positive white though, I'll get there in a minute. But you know, you see how this is all like colour, vibrant, it's alive. It's alive, Leo. It's alive. I just got the Frankenstein thing in my head then. It's alive. This even looks like Frankenstein's monster. Okay. Now I just got a really strange message that came through, but quite a sweet one. This person, Leo, during these very, very difficult times, almost needs you to kind of mend them a little bit. And Leo might literally just go, hearing that now, like, screw that, mate. Like, I don't owe this person anything. They're shitty to me. They treat me like shit. Blah, blah, blah. I need to stop swearing so much. I'm sorry. But, you know, you might be quite resentful towards this person because of how they've treated you. But this is Frankenstein, mate. This person needs patching up. They can't. This person might even feel a little bit abandoned in their life because everybody else might be going on with their life, moving forward. This person might not have a lot of people that they can turn to. And so the loneliness and the, you know, if they do have a physical disability, that means that they can't go out and, you know, like work. They can't enjoy their life the way they want to, you know, which is really, really sad. My heart kind of goes out to them a little bit. Obviously, again, doesn't condone them treating you badly if they do, or being crappy towards you. But, you know, this person has a lot of wounds, and a lot of shadows that they've had to deal with. So, Leo, you're the Sun King. You are literally giver of life. You can be the sunshine in somebody's life. That sounds so cheesy, but it's true. It's true. Leo, you're the sun. This person needs a little bit of sunshine. And look at you here, like the phoenix. This is all fire energy again. And the one thing about the phoenix that I've started seeing in this card recently, did you see how it looks like a heart? It looks like a heart on fire, like a glowing heart. Leo, I think this person needs a good dose of love and compassion and kindness and gentleness, and that might be so freaking hard. And do you know what? I can't even promise you that this person will take it. I can't even promise you that, Leo. But during these times where we're all going through so much stress and anxiety and fear in our lives, you know, all you can do, Leo, is be the best version of yourself. Even if this person doesn't change the tune, although to be honest with you, because we have the fairy guide card here, which is pure white, this always indicates a fresh start. It's like a page that hasn't been written on yet. The story hasn't been written yet. So Leo, I genuinely think, as frustrated as you might be right now, and all that fire energy is like pent up because it's not being exerted elsewhere. You don't have the distractions of the outside world anymore to avoid dealing with this. I really do think this is like a domestic situation, you know, child and parent, or I don't know, yeah, child and parent maybe. Take it how you will. I'm sure whoever this message is for, you know, will figure out who this is. But Leo, all you can do is change who you are and how you deal with this situation, how you behave in this situation. Don't feed fuel to the fire, okay? Try and maybe find it, if you can, as much soul searching as it might take. Try, if you can, to find a little bit of love in your heart and compassion and gentleness for this person. So even if they make comments to you, even if they're shitty at you, try and be the first person to wave the white flag. Try and be the first person to wave the white flag and be like, right, truce. If we have to deal with each other for the next 3 weeks, if you're in the UK and you're on lockdown or wherever you are in the world, if we have to deal with each other because, you know, I can't go to work now, I've got no other distractions, we're in close proximity with one another, then I'm waving the white flag first. That's you, Leo. I'm waving the white flag first for a fresh start. Let's just away with this and let's bring in Phoenix Rising from the ashes, a brand new fresh start. You've got 2 fresh starts here actually, Leo, because you've got a Phoenix Rising from the ashes, a Phoenix Rising from that which is dead, and then you've got the Fairy Guide, which is the fresh page, the blank canvas, ready for you to move forward. Oh, that was a strange reading there. Like at the start, I was kind of like, what is this hunter thing? Like, what's this about? But I think this is just, you know, you normally in the world. That's why, you know, when I was saying that usually I'd spend a lot of time on the animals, but it kind of just was quite short and sweet for that. But there was a lot more fairy cards in there. So, Leo, I really hope you found something in that reading for you. If not, hopefully there's something in the next one. But stay safe, Leo. I'm sending you so much love and light, and best of luck with this situation as well. Mwah. Bye, Leo.